Good morning everyone. It's a real pleasure to be here today, although it's a little bit cold. In this highly competitive automotive industry, AI is a true game changer, which is supporting more efficient R&D and more efficient manufacturing. At Valeo, we already make an extensive use of it. During the presentation that I had last week of our new strategic plan, Elevate 2028, I had the opportunity to explain how we're going full speed ahead on AI with a very particular focus on R&D, which is as natural as it is essential for a tech company like Valeo. So let me mention that today 100% of Valeo software engineers are trained and they are equipped with generative AI through a wonderful partnership we have with Google. 25% of our certified automotive code is already today AI generated, which is up from 0% 16 months ago. That's an unbelievable acceleration. Gen AI can also greatly simplify the analysis of specifications we receive from our customers, and we already do. And the next step for us is to support the automatic design of physical parts through generative design. But today I want to focus on one specific aspect, which is how AI can help tackle one of the sector's greatest challenges. I mean improving road safety, I mean saving lives, I mean accelerating autonomous driving. And let me start with what's already happening. Today there's ADAS, Advanced Driving Assistance Systems, which have been installed on millions of cars since the 90s, and they have actually already saved millions of lives. But most of ADAS, or autonomous driving systems, they follow today a rule-based approach, very much focused on trying to describe each and every situation and how to cope with it. Of course, it's a very limited approach. It's an approach that's limited by design because it's totally impossible to describe every kind of situation. So today this approach is enhanced by AI. We call it a modular approach with different modules, such as perception, such as tracking, such as planning, decision, and many more. And each module is being trained by AI using millions of data, using millions of recording of various driving situations. We're very familiar with that at Valeo because we are world leader of ADAS. And today, every one of our perception system is already powered by AI. Our journey with AI actually began more than 20 years ago with the first use of machine learning in front cameras. And since then, we have developed unique expertise in embedded AI. Now in 2017, we launched Valeo.ai. It was and it still is, an advanced AI research center we have in Paris, which is the first lab in the world that's fully dedicated to automotive ADAS applications for AI. And AI has already greatly improved ADAS performance, and as I said, it directly contributes to saving lives on the road. But obviously the best is to come, because AI has the potential of tremendously accelerating autonomous driving. And we see two revolutions coming. The first one is SDV, software-defined vehicle, which gives the car more computing power as well as the ability to update itself. And the second revolution coming, because it's running on this extra computing power, it's a new generation of AI, which will enable the car to behave more like a human driver, such as physical AI and what we call end-to-end model. So let me address each of these two topics. The first one, software-defined vehicle. It makes AI an unbelievable accelerator of autonomous driving. Why? Well, because we are replacing 100 controllers that are smaller by one super powerful centralized computing unit in the car. And this is creating a budget for a much powerful chip, which is AI capable and this chip gets into the car. And then it's possible to run much more complex AI models in real time. On top of that, the SDV architecture, software-defined vehicle architecture, brings over-the-air updates, which constantly enrich the embedded algorithm with new data and with edge cases. So vehicles are becoming continuously safer. Well, as you may know, Valeo is very strongly positioned in this transformation. We design, actually, we manufacture all the key technologies that are driving the software-defined vehicle transformation. And with this new computing power, the car is able to run much more advanced AI to handle much more complex tasks. So I would like to give you two examples. The first one aims to improve how systems go from perception to prediction. AI has already made our ADAS systems more accurate, more reactive, but traditionally, AI in ADAS was used to analyze what sensors see, recognizing a car, recognizing a pedestrian, seeing a lane marking, and it was all about perception. But perception alone is not enough. It's not enough today. AI will now have to predict what happens next. And this, we have our Valeo forecast technology, which predicts vehicle trajectories, even the crossing, which might be intentional, of pedestrians. So with physical AI, we go much further. The system does not just see, does not just categorize, it understands, it reasons, it acts. It takes into account physical laws, such as grip, such as inertia, such as braking distance. It doesn't just react to an image, it understands the dynamics of the world around the car, which is a major step to get the car closer to the human cognition. And this approach is already a strong improvement, but we can go even further. In today's system, as I said, the AI process is divided into separate blocks: perception, scene understanding, control, and each with its own models and each with its own uncertainties. So we are piling up uncertainties. End-to-end models learn everything at once, in one time, directly from the real or the simulated driving data. So instead of combining multiple modules, a single model learns directly how to drive from the data. And the result? Better adaptability to new situations and a system that truly learns the global behavior of a human driver. And this is how China has become the world's most advanced testing ground for what they call navigation on autopilot, which we call level 2+, level 2++, which is hands-free driving on freeway or in cities. And the key question is how we can validate the end-to-end model and make it safe in all situations. So at Valeo, we have decided to use a more cautious approach that we call the hybrid AI strategy. In fact, we combine the strengths of our proven modular AI with the progressive end-to-end enhancement. And every architecture choice is guided by safety, it's guided by explainability, and it's guided by real-world reliability. So we're truly leveraging AI to improve all domains, from automated driving, automated parking, where Valeo is or has been the world leader for decades, to advanced driving and many other vehicle functions. And to do that, we need, of course, a lot of data, both real and synthetic, and it's absolutely essential to validate end-to-end systems and deliver a true fail-safe solution for the industry. So the system has also to stay robust in any situation, and we use reinforcement methods to uncover the most extreme driving scenarios. In fact, we push the limits. We push the limits and we trigger unexpected algorithm behaviors. There's another revolution taking place in parallel, which is to generate simulation scenario by AI. So with AI, we can now generate an infinite variety of driving conditions. We add sun, we add fog, we add night, we add rain from a single image, allowing the systems to learn how to react to an infinite number of different situations. And for that, we have partnered with a very good partner, Applied Intuition, to develop a digital twin platform that's focused on simulating ADAS sensors, which, by the way, received an award from Tech.ad. So with this solution, automakers can develop, together with us, validate their perception system in any kind of environment, in any kind of conditions, in any kind of scenario, with an exceptional precision. So faster, greater confidence. Now we'll have to have a last word on data, because data, as you all know, is the fuel of the AI revolution. AI needs massive, diverse, and high-quality data, but no single European player has the scale alone in that field. So we all agree on that, and the progress is too low. So the question is extremely simple. Is road safety, because road safety is at stake, so how can we move faster? How can we go all together faster? Shouldn't we treat the data as a kind of common good, and one that benefits everyone, for sure the industry, but as well the research, as well the citizens, to make the mobility safer? So when one learns, all players at the same time should be able to share their learning to advance road safety. The lessons that are gained from each edge case should benefit everyone, so that the associated accident risk no longer occurs. So Valeo is already part of an existing data spaces. We call it Data for Industry X, which is focusing on industrial applications. So we know that collaboration works. But the goal is to foster a constellation of European players that will be working together rather than relying each of us on the centralized system. This would be based on open strategy for sharing, for exchanging data, for exchanging AI foundation models, encouraging more collaboration between all the players in ADAS and in SDV. And these collaboration initiatives would help achieve the critical mass at the EU level, addressing the new challenges of autonomous driving. So we call for common standards and shared methods to ensure interoperability, guaranteeing GDPR compliance, privacy by design, certification mechanism, and securing as well data exchanges. And to tell the truth, no single European player will win the race alone. We will win it together as Europe, because we will unite our data, unite our intelligence, and by doing so we can make Europe the global hub of AI for road safety. So I'm making this call here for the first time, because in the automotive world, AI can save lives, so it's our duty to accelerate the adoption of AI in cars to make sure it does. Let's accelerate AI. Thank you very much.
Christophe, thank you very much. Can I invite you to stay on stage, please? Because I've got the honor of inviting to the stage Isabelle Frayne, Managing Director of Google Cloud France, to present the award this year for CEO of the Year for Google Cloud. Please join us on stage.
Thank you, and hello, everyone. I just wanted Christophe to stay on the stage because we have a very important ceremony now, which is the CEO of the Year award ceremony. We have decided to reward Valeo this year. Last year was Fnac Darty, Enrique Martinez, because of all just what you just presented, the innovation. It all started 2 years ago, precisely in November, if you remember well, when we had this huge hackathon involving all the BUs, all the functions of Valeo with Artifact. And 2 years later, when we see all the results, we see that it's been a huge adventure across the entire company. What you have made sure of is that everybody was participating, every BU, everyone had the voice to play, and innovation is everywhere, from what you said, engineering, the R&D, the production, predictive maintenance that you have put in place, up to the products. So for all of this, we want to grant you this CEO of the Year award, which I think merits a huge round of applause for Christophe Périllat and all he did around Gen AI. It's very heavy, be careful.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Isabelle.